morning. This is reporter Rocha in Median Indonesia speaking. In recent months, immigration has become one of Japan's most hotly debated issues. As the country grapples with demographic challenges, public research, and policy reforms, Japan is now tightening its immigration rules, a move that has drawn both support and criticism from the public. Starting this October, the government will raise the minimum investment needed for foreign business owners to obtain a visa from 5 million yen to 30 million yen, and they will also be required to hire at least one local employer. In addition, by 2027, new regulation will allow the government to recruit permanent residency from foreigners who fail to pay taxes or social insurance. Officials say this change aims to create fairness and protect the country's system. But many immigrants and business owners fear the new rules could make life in Japan more difficult for them. As the nation faces an aging population and a serious labor shortage, the question remains, will these new policies shrink Japan's future or make it harder for foreign residents to call this country home?
Across Japan, protests have erupted as citizens voiced their opposition to the government's move to increase immigration. The demonstration, held in major cities like Tokyo and Osaka, reflect growing unease over how Japan should respond to its shrinking workforce and aging population. Supporters call immigration a necessity. Critics say it threatens Japan's identity and social harmony. Japan is facing a demographic crisis. The country has one of the world's lowest birth rates, and nearly 30% of its citizens are over the age of 65. To fill several labor shortages, the government has begun to ease immigration restrictions, allowing more foreign workers and trainees into industries like construction, agriculture, and caregiving. However, not everyone is happy with this change. In recent months, anti-immigrant sentiment has intensified, followed by fears of cultural loss and misinformation on social media. Thousands of protesters have gathered across Japan, chanting "Protect Japan's future" and carrying signs that read "No to mass immigration." Many say foreign workers could take jobs from locals, strain public service, and disrupt Japan's long-held sense of social harmony. Right-wing groups and nationalist politicians have amplified these fears, portraying immigration as a threat to public safety, even though data shows crime rates among foreigners remain low. Some protests have turned tense, especially near communities where refugees and minority groups live. Still, others argue that immigration brings important benefits. Economists warn that without more workers, Japan's economy will struggle to sustain itself. Foreign labor helps keep industry alive, support the elderly population, and maintains economic growth. Some employers praise immigration for their dedication and work ethic. Younger Japanese citizens and international organizations have called for a more inclusive society, one that recognizes Japan's need for diversity and new talent. In response to the growing tensions, the Japanese government has launched a special task force to address public concerns about foreigners. Officials say their goal is to ensure a balanced approach, one that meets labor demands while maintaining social stability. The government also announced reforms to its foreign training program, aiming to provide better working conditions and fair treatment. At the same time, leaders insist Japan will not become a country of immigration, emphasizing that the process must remain gradual and controlled. Opinions among citizens are deeply divided. Some welcome immigration as part of Japan's future, while others fear losing their tradition and way of life. Immigration families, such as Kurdish and Vietnamese workers, say they face growing hostility, including discrimination and hate speech in their neighborhoods. They hope for understanding and not fear. As Japan stands at a crossroads, the challenge is clear: how to balance national identity with economic necessity. Whether Japan chooses to open its doors wider or close them tighter will shape not only its workforce but the very character of its society in the years to come.